The ultimate clash of speed and tactical genius. Watch the intense 10-ball showdown between Germany's unstoppable Joshua Filler and Poland's elite tactician Daniel Maciol. This high-level battle at the 2026 Predator Euro Tour Luxembourg Open features incredible safety exchanges, lightning-fast runouts, and immense pressure. Dive into the breathtaking highlights of this epic match right now.
Joshua Filler, I mean, do we really need to name the amount of titles he with that 8 ball in a different day could have been like the first rack. Would be a steal on the break of Daniel Maciol. Now to control the 5 ball. Making light work of his first rack. Give himself chances. Play position on the 3. That's exactly what he's done there. Have a look at this. Great shot. I wonder if he feels there's any value to risk that. A 5-9 combination looks pretty.
The next match on table number 2, Macioł, billiards.
You know, this guy really well and truly didn't see the value in that shot. Chose the side shot. Lee to call the shot. Purposely used, I think that 4 just past the 8 ball. He's got a little bit more angle on the 3, different position on the 4. That didn't have to take on the bank, not hesitate for a second. And he's all of his weapons, and I can go on for days how many elite change the scoreline so swiftly that even if he's behind, even if he's struggling, as soon as he finds that spark within racks or frames in a very short amount of time. Excellent. Last of the 2 breaks. 5 ball might just drop. Oh no. know his task, not per se in terms of difficulty, but the game plan is pretty simple. You have to play near the standard that we are all used to seeing from them. This might be just dropped in. Best of starts in this match. A couple of accurate on these type of shots, particularly if you're playing it with pace. Boy, was he accurate. So unless something extraordinary happens, Joshua will take a 4-0 lead instead of 2 breaks, just to get a foothold in this match. And to communicate to Joshua. Daniel with a successful break, but having to jump. There's your question. He's not going to. Yeah, there you go. This is essentially to go 5-0 ahead. Great shot. A few players really bamboozle you. Make no mistake, Daniel has just made a career of steamrolling players. Yeah, he has taken the line, and the line seems to be good. See, normally, if you play this tight on the rail, you have Andy. Well, he had too much angle on the 6, so he did have to play this with pace. Nope. Hoping for a mistake can be a very man. Half an hour if you count out away the time it takes to re-rack the balls. 5-0 ahead. I think he'll fancy winning this match, but as long as he can just get a few racks on the board, who knows, maybe doesn't want to lose that 7-0 here, even though him put under a lot of pressure. The woods just yet. That 6 and a 7 does require a good position on the 6. Has been equally tight, if not even tighter. A similar type of angle where the cue ball was sitting on the 6 ball. A 3-rail bank, the cue ball close to the 7. So did him out. Oh, sorry, he didn't call the pocket. He was just explaining to his opponent. Going to win this match by playing safety, that's for sure. Well, that's drifted. That's drifted. Angle, that watched it live. It looked in the center of the pocket, and then just towards the end, it's just crept towards the left side. That's very unfortunate. Well, I say that, I probably jinxed him. As a miscue, pretty fortunate not to leave a straightforward shot and position. Excellent shot by Joshua. That's the well, he did, and I just, after having had to suffer that on the 9 to the 10, And it should seal the deal for him. Well, it's not going to be a straightforward shot. Now have a look at this stat. Joshua Filler, in his illustrious career so far, I mean he's very young still in his career, he's played 15 Euro Tour finals and he's won 10 of them. So you do the maths, that is extraordinary. Seven. And it's another chance for Joshua. Yeah, hit the 10 ball. I want to say short side because he's got an angle. As we see the bank shot here, he's got an bottom left corner pocket where he will send the cue ball towards the right side of the table. Miss the middle pocket. Will go wrong for Joshua. Yeah, it's drawn directly into the 10, and that's gone wrong. No, it's playing safe. Playing the percentages of the 9 ball. Send it towards the 10. I say send it towards the 10. He was going full-blooded for this. Well, and boy did he cue it well. So rack on the board. Try to chip away from that lead. And that's all we can do from this. When Joshua Filler was steamrolling him, if he would have played that shot during that period, the momentum has shifted ever so slightly. But you need to make the most out of these opportunities, Daniel, and overcooked that shot by a mile. But I think he's called across bank. And unless he's found the cover. Made a combo, but failed to get shape. Needs that cue ball to travel. Needs that cue ball to travel. Yeah, it's been. Joshua seems not so impressed by what's been going on. The table slightly favoring Daniel Maciol as well. Chance to make it 5-3. And look down and out and straight forward onto the 9 ball after the 8. Why he needs to make sure he leaves himself good enough angle on. Get off the side rail. Incapable of turning this one around. It just didn't look on the cards the way Joshua started the match. Needs that cue ball to travel all the way around the back of the 3 ball. Bottom right corner pocket. Gap of the 5 and the 8. A little bit thinner on the 6 or here. Well, no, he couldn't. He spotted the 9 ball and he's had. And that's exactly what's happened there. That's a shame. Close the deficit. I think he's left his opponent off the hook to prolong this match. When it's all said and done, one thing is for certain, Joshua Filler now on the hill, 6-3 up. Seems to be one of the most difficult ones in this rack. Done. You should always land on the 3 ball. Made that 2 ball with quite some comfort on his turn to try and close out the match. Not per se favorable. Still not a bad position to be in. Such a shame that previous 5-all scoreline. That is we'll just have to wait and see. Wait and see if he was going to get a chance. Well, there's the answer. Scratch of the break by first things first. Would like to leave himself nice and close. Reduce the amount of traveling with the cue ball. It's the best way forward. I suppose the 5-3, 5 and a 7 hampering his cue. Yeah, nicely played, and even though he's well equipped, behind from that position, his main objective would have been just wished for. It's now looking like 6-5. That's now a guarantee. So whatever happens, must be onto something, Joshua. And have a look at this. He doesn't even hit the 1 full. The cue ball goes straight into the left side rail. This at least make contact with the 1. He cannot afford to give ball in hand away. And this is, in all honesty, perfect. Doesn't want that 1 ball to drop. It's out. Has given Joshua Filler a great. Best bet is Joshua making an unforced error, but would do the trick. Yeah, he was comfortable on the 5. Sure, but as always is the case, the more traveling the cue ball needs to do, it can land awkward. Is to win the match, and what has been a very entertaining match indeed, as often is the case with the man going through into the winner's bracket. Well,
thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support the channel.